Hey Team Heart and Hustle, welcome to the deconstruction of the business activity tracker. If you're watching this video, that probably means you're a new coach on our team. If you are not my direct personally sponsored coach, you may not know me. My name is Ashley Sefton and I am the leader of Team Heart and Hustle. Today I want to bring you this training video to show you just break down the business activity tracker, because when you print one of these out or you get one of these trackers from your coach that is highlighting what our daily activities are as a coach, sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's not, I promise you. So we're going to talk about all of the things, how to make it all happen, and let's just get right into it. So these trackers are available in the back office, in the coach back office, coach.teambeachbody.com. I also have a link to them in our team page under files. It's called the TBB tracker. And then also, if you really can't find it, reach out to your coach or reach out to me and I'd be happy to send you a link to one. If you have it pulled up on your computer, you can digitally check them off on your computer. I like to have a printout if I'm using this, and it's just easier for me. So the top things at the top of the tracker, you're going to write what week it is every week. You want to make sure you tune into the National Wake Up Call. There's a box for that. That is a live training brought to you by corporate. It's broadcasted on the TBB Coach 411 website on Facebook. If you have to watch the replay because you're at work, it's 11 o'clock Eastern time on Mondays. So if you miss the live, you can go back and watch the video on that same Facebook page, or you can go to the Team Beachbody podcast and listen to it anytime. My favorite thing to do is listen to it in the car, or I'll put it on my laptop and listen to it while I'm doing some invites or adding to my network or whatever I need to do for the day. So, National Wake Up Call, if there's a team call, the two top boxes at the top, this one is for stating your why, like staying connected to why you want to be a coach, why you want to help people, why you want to earn extra income. All of that stuff is super important to your business, because on days where you don't feel like doing the tracker, or on days where you're tired and you don't feel like doing it, the why is what brings you back. The why is what's going to make you do all of the things. Target market, this is important because we want to know who we are talking to. For me, mostly I'm talking to moms. I do talk to nurses a lot because I'm a nurse. I do talk to other little pieces of my background, but mostly I'm talking to moms, because moms come to me because I know what it's like to have little kids and try to fit this in and try to do it while you're breastfeeding and try to do it when the kids are sick and when it's crazy. Those are the people I'm talking to because I have the most connection with them. So identifying your roles in life and who you specifically want to help. You can't just say I want to help women. Or if you're a man, you can't just say I want to help men. You have to be specific, because if you can't talk to everybody. You have to talk to specifically who you want to reach. Our vital behaviors are outlined here on the tracker. 4 vital behaviors. The first one is be proof the products work. Our first number one job as a coach is to take care of ourselves. What does that mean? Drink your shake, push play in your workout every single day. I mean, not every day if you're doing Live 4 and you're only working out 4 days a week or whatever, but you know what I mean. Take care of yourself every day. People aren't going to trust you if you're not doing the things. This is why this is the ultimate accountability. If I don't feel like working out, I'm going to get up and do it anyways, because my clients are looking at me for motivation. If I don't feel like doing my tracker, I'm going to get up and do it anyways, because I'm a leader of this team and I'm going to show my coaches that they need to show up no matter what. You feel me? Okay. So working out, drinking your Shakeology, connect, invite, and follow up. This is the most important part of the business activity tracker as far as income producing activities. Most important part is taking care of yourself. Most important part to get a paycheck is this section right here, okay? So you want to initiate connections and add followers. So next to every task on this sheet, there is a allotted time. This one's 20 minutes, it says. At this point in my business, I spend 15 minutes twice a day adding followers to my network. If you're a brand new coach, maybe you just start with 10 to 20 new followers on Instagram. What you want to do, for starters, you can go to your friends' accounts and go to who's following them and follow some of those people. You can go to a brand that you like and follow some of the followers of that brand. Say if I like Nike Running, I'm going to go to Nike Running, go under the followers list, follow a few things. If I like a kids boutique clothes, I'm going to go to that go to that Instagram profile, go to the followers, add as many people as I find that I think that look like they would be interested in what I can offer, which is going to be moms, which is going to be moms of little kids, whatever. So adding followers, you want to do a post that showcases the benefits of healthy lifestyle. So anything, you guys, like there's a million posting ideas in the team page. Show up the way you want to show up, right? If you want to talk about nutrition a lot and you want to motivate people with sharing things from your personal development, you want to do that stuff, share it in your posts, okay? So posting, I would say 5 to 6 times a week you need to post, like an actual post, not just in your stories. Next is showing up in your stories throughout the day. This is everyday things. Do not be a billboard for Beachbody. Do not say, buy a challenge pack, buy Shakeology, buy Energize. Don't say that, please. They are buying you. They are not buying Beachbody, okay? Like we use Beachbody as a platform to help other women live healthier, happier lives. But we build trust with strangers on Instagram and on Facebook by showing our true selves. And then they see that we're doing these amazing things with our health and they want to get in on it too. So don't be a billboard for Beachbody. Trickle it in. Be a little bit of fitness and nutrition and a lot of bit of you. Show a lot of bit of your life. It doesn't have to be like I'm not on vacation all the time. I can't post all the time. No, I did a story this morning about me going to the post office with Rory. My hair was a mess. I was still in my workout clothes. I was gross looking, but it's everyday life. People want to see everyday you because it's more relatable. If you're only showing up in there when you have makeup on, if you're only showing up in there to do a call to action about whatever challenge group you have coming up, people are going to swipe by you. They're not going to want to listen. But if you get on there to talk about making dinner and how you messed it up and showing like your real life person, people connect with that the most. So it gives you a couple examples: daily life, workout clips, showing your products, but not showing names all the time. It's okay to show the names. Like it's okay to say, I needed my Energize today so bad. But like, don't be a billboard about it, okay? Just, if it feels salesy to you, it probably is. So just back off on that and just show up as yourself, okay? It's okay. Healthy meal prep, invitation, the rest is there. You can read it. Respond to all new likes, comments, or views. Any person that is on your social media, liking your posts, commenting on your posts, or watching your stories is in your coffee shop, okay? So if your Beachbody business was a coffee shop and somebody walked in the doors of your coffee shop, would you offer them a cup of coffee? Of course you would. It's the same thing if people watch your stories, like your posts, comment on your posts. If they're interacting with you, they are in your coffee shop, so you need to invite them. This is where the next part of this comes in, is invites. So this is a simple conversation starter with people, seeing if they would be interested in what we have to offer. So inviting people to join you. So as a new coach, my recommendation would probably be 10 invites a day. And because this is going to be people in your warm market, so people that you know, people from high school, college, work, whatever, that already trust you, see what you're doing, and they want to be a part of it. So something easy that you could send to somebody as an invite would be like, hey girl, I seen that you watching my stories. I really appreciate your support. It's not always easy to put myself out there. I would love to tell you more about the program I'm doing. I'm bringing a couple of friends to do it with me this month. Would you be interested? Easy. Talk to them like you talk. That's how I talk. Like if my best friend was sitting right here, that's exactly the words that I would use. It's no different in talking to people. They trust you more if you're not a robot. So don't be a robot. So invites, and then following up with people you invited. When I invite somebody and they say, sure, Ashley, I would love to join you. What are the details? I give them the details. Maybe they don't respond right away. You guys, people are not on their phones as much as we are. People are not in their inbox constantly. How many times have you been in the grocery store and somebody opens up, or you open up a text and then you drop the eggs and you forget about that and the kid's crying and then you completely forgot about the text and you never answered it? How many times has that happened to you? If it's me, a lot. So people, they forget, just because it's our priority to invite them doesn't mean it's their priority to respond, sign up, and communicate with us back. So we have to follow up with them. It's our job. It's good customer service if we do that. So if I'm having a conversation with somebody and it kind of stalls, I'll follow up in a day and be like, hey, just wanted to reach back out to you and see if you wanted to talk more about the program or something along those lines, something to reignite the conversation. I never leave a conversation without a question to them. Like you'd be like, oh, I know you've been busy. Then what? There's no question. Oh, I know you've been busy. Can I tell you more about the program? Ask them a question. Keep the conversation going always. Don't leave it as a dead halt of a conversation. So following up, you do it at 24 hours and then again another 24 hours. And if they still don't respond to you, just follow up next month. Getting people results. So this is contributing to the challenge group. I would say 10% of your time is being in the challenge group. The rest of the time is getting new customers and new prospects on your list, okay? And communicating, engaging on social media, being social on social media. So contributing to the challenge group is the next section. So this is making sure you check in on the nightly check. You want to be a rock star challenger. If you want your people to check in on the nightly check-in, you need to check in on the nightly check-in. If you're not being accountable for yourself, they don't see you being accountable, they don't trust you as much. They don't come to you when they have an issue. They don't come to you when they fall off. They just fall off, okay? So being engaged in the challenge group, showing that you give a shit is a thing. We actually have a really great challenge group. It's 365. We have enough coaches now where we're only posting about once every week and a half. And it's really nice because we can schedule our posts ahead of time. It's not taking up a bunch of our day. You're not scrambling around at the start of whatever, if it's your day to post, you're not scrambling around trying to post something. You can just tick it off your to-do list at the beginning of the month and be done with it, and then just spend the rest of the month engaging with people within the group. And then responding to questions from customers and coaches. When I'm inviting, when I'm doing work, I am not in my inbox, you guys. Do not let the inbox distract you from the income producing activities. If I'm sending invites and the first two people respond to me while I'm texting or while I'm doing invites, I wait till I'm done and then I get to their conversation, because I will never get done if I do it like that. I will never get done. I'll keep being a squirrel and going off and doing a million things. So stick to the task at hand, so that way you can get your vital behaviors done, and then you can go answer messages and have conversations with people after those initial invites. And then personal development's at the bottom. What is personal development? If you're new to coaching, I did not know anything about this. I thought it was a self-help book land, which it is, but it's so much more than that, you guys. If you actually plug into this and you find something that speaks to you, something that's like relevant to your life, it will change your freaking life, I'm telling you. So some of my favorites for personal development as a new coach, depending on what you need. I love the compound effect. It's a really great way to get a business mindset of like the little activities you do every day that compound into a big result at the end by being consistent. I love that one. If you're looking for like a mindset, you need to get out of your own head. Anything by Rachel Hollis, obviously. There's a couple podcasts that I love as well. You can look in our team page. There's the specific unit for personal development with some recommendations. Melanie Mitro has a awesome podcast called Women Inspiring Women. She's how many times is she a top coach? I think a 4 or 5 time top coach. She shares everything from time management to growing a team to like working the vital behavior. She shares everything on her podcast and super inspiring. She really spoke to me a lot when I was a new coach and knew nothing, and I was like overwhelmed by it all, and I didn't have much guidance when I started, so I was like, okay, and I plugged into her podcast and it like literally made everything okay. And then at the bottom of the Success Club tracker, you're going to write how many new followers you got that week, how many new challengers you got that week, how many, if you got new coaches, and then if you have any Success Club points for that week. And it starts on Thursdays because we get paid on Thursdays, and our week starts on Thursdays. So next Thursday, I'll get paid for this previous week that happened, and so on. And then there's another page that you can write down people that you've talked to, any notes about them, like what program they're interested in, when you talk to them, and whether or not you followed up with them. You guys, this is money. Like this tracker. Beachbody came up with this tracker for us from guidance from the top coaches who are making this happen, and they got all the things that we need to do and put it on this worksheet for us. So use it. Take advantage of it. If you have questions about it, let me know. And don't forget, when you're having conversations with people, show up as yourself. Like I said, talk to them like you're talking to me in a normal conversation. Don't show up and throw up, which means don't show up and send them 5 paragraphs about Morning Meltdown and why you love it and how it's so amazing and blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. Continue a conversation, give them bits of information, and then ultimately send them what you're going to send them. You can watch the next video I'm going to make to talk about what to do after you invite.